Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be with you here today. I'm Jim Schaben from Columbus, Nebraska, and what a great day to be alive and just to be a part of life. And you know, every Saturday morning, you guys have this training, and what an incredible way to help people learn about the Relive business and how to take simple actions to move forward in their business. And you know, as I look at this whole thing today, my main focus is probably just this sentence, and it's simply this. I pray that something that will be spoken today, even if it's only just one sentence, has an impact not only on your life, but on your business. And as always, I really like to start off my trainings with stories. And so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the stories. And Dawn, I'll just let you just take care and just bring Dawn Tucci on.
All right. Good morning, Dawn. Go ahead and if you could come on, please, with your video. Thank you. And share your health and your business story. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Dawn Tucci. I have been with Relive for 16 years. I am a registered dietitian, and I said no to Relive when my friend first asked me. So I'm so glad she didn't give up on me. So I became receptive to Relive. When I saw her again, she asked me again. And at that point, I was in full-blown menopause, and I was only 43. I had 3 little kids. I had hot flashes all the time, soaking wet, anxiety, depression. My migraines intensified. I had more of them. They were worse than ever. And wasn't sleeping, was a really irritable mom. And my knees were starting to hurt. I'd been a long distance runner since I was in high school. So for that reason, when she asked me again, I said yes. I was looking, I was trying things, they weren't working. I wanted to avoid hormone replacement therapy. So I said yes, hoping that what she was saying was true, but I was really skeptical. But anyway, so, you know, the proof is in the pudding. As the months went on, my headaches went away, my depression went away, my TMJ went away, my back spasms stopped happening, hypoglycemia symptoms were gone. By about a year, hormonally, I was fine, no anxiety, no migraines. After that, I added a functional formula and was able to get back to not only running, but distance running. I still run today. I'm 60. And that's super important to me. I like to be really active. I don't like to be held back by, you know, physical things. So for me, this was a surprise as a dietitian that nutrition could allow the body to do these things, because that's really what it's about, the body doing what it can, what it was made to do. So you can imagine that I went from saying no to Relive to embracing Relive for my family. They've all gotten great results. They still use the products today, which makes me really happy as a mom. And, you know, going forward, I began to help a couple friends that were in my life. They had a need. I said, why don't you try this? They did. It changed their life. And one wanted me to help her family. And from there, I started thinking maybe this is what I should do next instead of going back to being a dietitian when my kids go to school, which is what I did. And my youngest was diagnosed with autism when he entered school. He kind of became my full-time job, helping him get through school. But I was able to help people in little bits of time over the years. And so fast forward to today, my income averages around 2,000. It's up to 4,000 sometimes with bonuses. And I've been invited to be on the global ambassador team for the company. So to go from saying no to being a global ambassador with the company and still here 16 years later, to me is such a testimony to this company and what we have our hands on. So cheers to Relive. I love the new Energize Go. I know you're going to talk about that today, Jim. I use it before my workouts and it's awesome. And that part of my story, so let me add that real quick. So when Energize Go came out, I thought, I already have a lot of energy, you know, but it had a fat burner in it. So I was super excited about that. As a woman, 60, needed that. But the surprise is how it's really helped my workouts. My runs have gotten better. I now have goals to decrease my mile time, and super excited about that too. So love the company, love the products.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, let's jump over to Beth Mull.
Hi, my name is Beth Mull, and I live in the UP of Michigan. I have been with Relive for 11 years now and am an occupational therapist and a physical therapy assistant. And it was 12 years ago that I was looking for some health results. I had some serious immune system issues, a lot of chronic back discomfort, and I was a patient at the therapy department where I was working. I had to stop running. Activities, just daily activities were very challenging for me, and life was not good. So I was looking. I said yes right away to Relive, not having a clue what was in it and not expecting anything to change. But wow, did things change. Not only did I become discharged as a patient where I worked, I also returned to running, and 8 months of being consistent on the products was able to run my very first marathon. Today, 11 years later, I can outdo the energy of all of my grandchildren and still have energy to spare. I absolutely love Relive, but I said no to the business. I had a good job and figured I would be there until I retired. Well, a few years ago, things changed and I found myself without work and became a caregiver to a family member. So we stepped into the business and shared with family and friends, started off paying for product, which was great. And then we've built an income now to average about $2,000 a month, and also are on the global ambassador team, which is a blast. We will always be sharing Relive. It's opened up a door for retirement opportunities for my husband. And I absolutely am grateful that I said yes to the products and eventually yes to the business. We are loving the new Go, sharing it with people that maybe have said yes or no to Relive, but are saying yes to the Go for many reasons. So we are just rocking it. I'm taking some ladies out today, and we'll be using the Go for our snowshoeing adventure, and everybody's just really loving it.
So awesome. Well, thank you, Beth. Let's go to Colleen Kelton.
Hello there. I am Colleen Kelton from South Bend, Indiana. And when I started these products, I was 7 months pregnant with my fourth baby, and I was exhausted. My muscles hurt from head to toe. And I would get up every morning, take Tylenol, and drink coffee at 7 months pregnant because I had to survive until I could sleep again at noon. And I was sick all the time. My kids were sick all the time. My husband was sick all the time. He was a workers' compensation judge, and he traveled all over the state of Michigan. And so long hours, stressed out to the max. And I heard about these products, and I heard about the money back guarantee. And I thought, you know, if this could just take the edge off of our misery, it would be awesome. And I thought my brain fog, which I call brain blizzard, that cleared up. The kids were hardly ever sick anymore. That baby was born so healthy, and I bounced back so fast from that delivery, whereas I didn't know beforehand how I was even going to take care of him. My husband's doctor called, and he ordered the products because he saw the results that he had. My son was taking off 4 different medications for his breathing, and I tell you, I've just been having a blast, and it's always been my retirement program. So now I'm 58 years old now, and so this was 25 years ago when I started. So now I'm like, all right, I'm ready for that retirement program. And last fall, I did pretty well last fall. I had the biggest month I ever had, which was about 11,000 in product, and I earned about $1,200 that month. And I've just been working on integrating it into my life, and been getting stronger and stronger. And then the Energize Go came out. Holy wow, that stuff. I am building so much momentum. I can't even keep track of what's going on. I need to get better at that because I've got a prop here. I take this. I did just what Dawn said. Take this out, get your cards, put your information on it, and that's what's left of 3 boxes. And I am just generating momentum all over the place. And I feel fantastic. And I was invited to come and teach Taekwondo again. So yeah. So yeah, I'm having a ball, and I'm dressed like a pirate right now because I'm going to go jump into the cold water and do a polar plunge.
Awesome. Holy wow. I like that phrase. And
Holy go.
Yeah, holy go.
Holy wow, go.
Yeah, and guys, did you see what happened to Colleen's facial expression when seriously, when you started talking about Energize Go, your excitement went to a completely new level. Way to go.
I'm literally handing it to people and I'm going to get rich. I said, oh, and by the way, it comes with an international business if that floats your boat too.
Great. Way to go. Way to go. Well, well, Dawn and Beth and Colleen, thank you, all three of you, so much for sharing. This is awesome. And Dawn VanHamberg, let's come to you now.
Well, thank you, Jim. My name is Dawn VanHamberg. I'm from Commerce Township, Michigan now. I just recently moved. And when I started Relive almost 26 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had a 5-month-old, I had a 2-year-old. I was in a ton of pain. I have a severe back injury. I could hardly function. I was in pain 24/7. And when I was introduced to Relive, I got started right on the products and in the business at the same time. So what happened was I came in at that master affiliate level, that 40% level, started building a business while taking these products. And within a couple of weeks, my back pain dissipated greatly. Today, I just moved 6 weeks ago, and there's a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of boxes. And you know, that back injury, there is no way I could have done that if it wasn't for these products. But you know, phenomenal results on this nutrition. Back pain is gone. Menopause is a non-issue. Allergies are a non-issue. I feel great. Take no medications. My husband's the same way. Raised my girls on these products. They were healthy. As babies, we were putting it right in their baby bottle and sippy cups. And my kids hardly ever had to go to the doctors for sick care visits. It's always well care visits. And again, you know, we're healthy, we're happy, we're excited about what's going on with Relive. We've been building this business around our family. And, you know, we're empty nesters now, so I'm able to put a little bit more time into my business. And, you know, because I came in at that top profit level, we just went out there and just continued to build our business, continue to share this with others. And we've literally traveled the world thanks to Relive, earned thousands and thousands and thousands of bonuses. Just like Beth and Dawn hit that global ambassador level last year. And what a privilege and an honor to be a part of that team. And I love what I do. I'm excited about where this company is headed. I've had that time freedom, that family freedom, that financial freedom, thanks to Relive. I was able to travel overseas a year ago to be with my daughter and my son-in-law to welcome our first grandbaby. And you know what? I was just talking to Mindy while she was on earlier, is that time and distance does not stop you from building a Relive business. You just have to have your mouth, you have to have your passion, your phone. In that case, it was my computer. I didn't miss a beat. I didn't miss a beat. And that's the exciting thing about Relive.
That's awesome, Dawn. Incredible story, and I love your passion. And I'm going to add 2 words. I love your long-term passion for Relive, and that's just so important. And now, Dawn, I hear through the grapevine that you too are pretty excited about what I call Go, Energize Go.
Oh yeah. So the cool thing is being a global ambassador, they sent out some samples. So they sent us out a box of 30, right? They said, go out there and sample this out. And I'll tell you what, I've been on the go since the Go got released. In fact, it was really interesting. We got the samples, but we couldn't really post it on Facebook or social media. And so what I would do is I'd mix up a bottle of this stuff, you know, it's you can't see it because I just had a little water bottle and I threw 16 ounces of water, and that's how I like it. And I would go out, and at that time, we had just received 15 inches of snow. I mean, it was snowing nonstop here. So I would go out and I would shovel 3 or 4 inches. My husband, we do have a snowblower. I'm like, I want the exercise. I want to test this stuff. And so I would go out, I'd shovel, come in and drink some Go, and I'd post it on Facebook. I go, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I'd go out and shovel some more. And then the third time I let him take the snowblower out, you know, but I just kept posting these little videos. And then next thing you know, we were able to release it. And this stuff, I kept handing out samples. I go, y'all listen, this stuff isn't even out yet, but you get to try it first. And their distributors don't even have this stuff. And they would try it and they call me up and they go, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. Workouts were better. I had given it to some young guys. Their workouts are phenomenal. I gave it to a slightly older young man who's like 60, and he did it for hockey, and he goes, oh my gosh, I felt like I could do another game. And so these are the reports I kept getting back. And then all of a sudden I sat down on my computer one night, they just released it, and I put this 45-second video out there, and people were texting me going, all right, I want to know about this. They weren't on Relive. They weren't interested, but they were interested in Go. And what happened was I was getting constant orders and orders and orders. And I just got another one the other day, actually a couple. I keep sending these samples in the mail. I don't know if it's going to show because of my blurred screen, but these, you know, the sample cards that we are using, you attach the Go stick, and I put a note on there because Kari Montgomery explains all of this on Charisma on Facebook. If y'all aren't a member of Charisma, go check her out. She's putting out some phenomenal compliance-based videos, and we can use those. And so I would mail these things out, and then I would get these text messages before I could text them going, this stuff is phenomenal. I want a box. And I've been selling boxes left and right. I just ran out because I've been selling out of my house, and my order is supposed to be arriving this morning, and I need it because more orders. And then I received another text yesterday. I sent a sample out to a gentleman, one of my distributors. He's, believe it or not, owns a martial arts business. He's on the basic nutrition, not too sure yet, you know, about sharing Relive. But before I could even text him, he texted me, he goes, I got the sample. The next thing I know, he's placing an order for Go. And then that pops up on my phone. And the next thing I'm getting a text from him going, this stuff is amazing. He goes, no crash, tastes great, energy, and he's excited. And so what happens when you got people that are excited and you're excited, it kind of just explodes. And this is what's happening with Go. I mean, seriously, my daughter's a weightlifter, Jim. We had her birthday party a couple weeks ago, and I had samples with me. I like Colleen, you put it in a bag, ready to go. You know, your information on there, your note, your stick, and you hand these things out, and you get their phone number in return because you want to text them. I was handing these out to the guys who are weightlifters, big weightlifters at my daughter's party, and they were blown away. They go, this is healthy stuff. I go, mm-hmm. And so it's kind of cool to watch, you know, what the people's reactions, because Jim, here's the thing, as distributors, all right, and I heard this recently, some distributors are concerned about caffeine. It's a cup and a half of coffee. So I ask a lot of questions, Jim. I ask, are you using caffeine now? Do you drink coffee in the mornings? Yes. Do you drink coffee in the afternoon? Do you drink tea in the afternoon? So what you're doing is, I asked them, I go, replace the Go. You know, don't do that caffeine and you'll be fine. People that are sensitive to caffeine, you do a little bit at a time because I've seen it. But I've also heard people that are out there saying, oh, you got to be really selective in who you share this Go with. We inquired with Peter about that. He goes, no, you know what? You ask a lot of questions. There's nothing in this. We would have to put warning labels on this product if we had to be careful who we talk to. And people are smart. They know what they can and cannot do with caffeine, but it's healthy. And so it's I'm having a blast with this stuff. I'm having a blast. It's just, you be prepared, you have stock on hand, you share your excitement, people are getting results. That's it. How simple can it get?
That's right. I love it, Dawn. Incredible words. And I mean, it's just, you're the epitome of a Relive distributor who's moving forward. And I commend you for what you've shared with each and every one of us. And again, I come back to the words, long-term excitement, long-term passion, because that is what will take each one of us, not only to where we want to go, but that's what'll keep us there and helping more people. Well, let's move forward to the growth part of this.
All right, let me get.
And, you know, guys, as we look at this whole picture, it really comes down to, you know, it comes down to ICSAR and, you know, continual learning. And many of you, you know, some of you know me fairly well, some of you don't. But here's the one thing that you always see me with, and that's a legal pad to take notes. And Dawn, am I on the screen now?
Yes, you are.
Okay. But guys, why do I always have a legal pad with me everywhere I go? Guys, I don't go to town to buy groceries without a legal pad. And why is that? Is because I take notes. You know, here's some notes from a network marketing thing I was listening to the other day, 12 reasons of why network marketing. You know, guys, I'm a note taker, but not only am I a note taker, I'm a learner. And, you know, I didn't do very good in high school, didn't go to college, but there was something that happened to me my senior year of high school is I started to get this passion for learning. And it's just been nonstop. You know, I got books all over my office. I study, I learn. And, you know, I just encourage each one of you to be long-term, lifelong learners. And as what we're going to talk about this morning, real briefly, is the first three parts of ICSAR: identify, connect, and share. And see, something that was pretty interesting, and Dawn, I didn't know you were going to say this, but I am so glad you did. You brought up that there was some of you that are on the Global Ambassador team that you were asked, Relive asked you a question, and it was this simple: if we would you? And, you know, as we look at the Energize Go, how simple does it get? It gets really simple. And the more simple we keep it, the more effective we'll become. And see, what did we hear Colleen and Dawn and Beth and Dawn talk about? They were talking about sampling. This is something that's brand new to Relive, sampling. You know, yes, we've had Relive presentations in our home or in our house that we would go to the kitchen, get people around the kitchen table or something, mix up a shake, and let everybody have a sample. That was the cusp of what sampling is truly all about. But what Relive has done now with the Energize Go is they have put the sample in individual packets for us. So all the person needs is a bottle of water, drink a little bit of it out of there, rip this open, pour it in, and they can sample. It's that simple. Now, and again, is it something that we're not used to doing? Yes, we are not used to doing that. But here's what I want you to grab a hold of today, guys. As you heard these four ladies speak this morning, these four ladies have grabbed a hold of sampling. And here's what, you know, early on as I opened up in the welcome, I said, I pray that even one sentence that is spoken today will impact you, impact your life, impact your business. And here's the sentence that I hope, that I pray that each one of you grab a hold of today. And it's this. And if you would, and I encourage you to write it down. Sampling defined. Sampling defined. If I would you? Sampling defined. If I would you? It's this simple. If I would send you, or if I would give you a sample of a new product that Relive has just released, would you try it? If I would give you or send you a sample of a new product that Relive has just released, would you try it? And see, what did I love about what I saw with Colleen? I love that I saw a Ziploc bag full of all of these little packets that all she had to do was grab one out and say, Colleen, or she could have said to me, Jim, if I would give you one of these little sample packets of a new product that we came with, would you try it? That's it. That's simple. And then here's what I would also encourage you with is this. What do you say when somebody says, yes, I would try that? You know what I would say? Write this down. Very little. What would I say when somebody says yes? Very little. Why? This will do the talking for you. If I was to say anything to them, it would only be these three things, because they may ask, well, what is it? What will it do? I says, well, it'll give you sustained, steady energy, no crash. Hydrate you to cellular level and give your metabolic and mitochondria boost. And the last one gets a little complicated there, but what I would normally say, very little. Why is that? Because of the success that these ladies had here this morning, they've proven to each one of us, you don't have to say a lot. What is it that we know about the Rela products? Don't let you down. People who put them in their body continuously, consistently, over a period of time can't escape the results. Energize Go, what's going to happen there? Probably within 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the most, they're going to feel it. And for those of you, you know, I can tell you, I've you know, thankfully, gratefully known that Relive was working on something like this for quite some time. And here's why. I have known forever at my core that a product like Energize Go was not only a perfect fit for us, but it is a product that will bring in not only more people, but lots of new people who want to do Relive and willing to share with others. Why? Results, excitement. I mean, can any of you tell me that after seeing the excitement on those 4 ladies' face today, that this stuff doesn't work? It works. And so to help you with another thing, what is the #1 search for nutritional product on all of Amazon? The #1 search for nutritional product on all of Amazon. Energy products. What does that tell you and I? People want it. They want it. They not only see it's not a need, they want it. What's the difference? Look at your checkbook, and what you'll find is you spend your money, most of your money is spent on things that you want. And yes, there's things like you need, like your electricity and your heat and those type of things, your gas. But people invest their time and money in things they want. So just know firsthand, #1 search for nutrition product in all of Amazon, energy products. And see, what's the other good thing about this? Can you sample any of the Rela products? Yes. You know, if somebody's at your house, can you pull out and have somebody take a scoop of, you know, some Now and Energize or some Arthefect or Provantage, and you can sample any of the products. See, you know, guys, how do we really build a Rela business? And see, I think it all comes down to this. And this is what Sandy and I did 21 years ago. It's what we still do today. Is number one, we were convicted. We were convicted that these products worked. There was no if, and, or buts about it. We knew that the products worked. What happens when somebody puts Energize Go in their body? They know it works. And see, when you build an army of consumers, people that are part of Relive, I mean, 90% of all the people in all network marketing companies are there for one reason. And therefore, there for one reason only, and that's to consume the products that the company makes at a wholesale price. That's it. I mean, you can check any of the DSA numbers, you'll find that's fact. We can't change those numbers. And so, but here's the other thing that we know is when you build that army of satisfied consumers, some of those people cannot stop without telling people. They can't go without telling people. I mean, I talked to some people this week. I talked to Dawn. Dawn was telling me about, I was sharing with her. I said, well, here's the thing I like about it is that somebody takes this and the first day they see results, what do? They tell their husband, they tell their kids, they tell their friends, they tell their neighbors, they tell people that they see in the grocery store. Or somebody says, holy smokes, Joyce, you really look alert today. What's up? And what's Joyce say? Pulls out of her pocket and she said, man, you won't believe this. The company I work with, they brought out this new product and I just started taking this every morning. I can't believe what it's done for me. And then Joyce, what Joyce says is that Joyce says, or the person says, well, Joyce, if I would give you this pack, this little sample, would you try it? And what'd she say? Oh yeah, sure I would. So, guys, it's just when people become convicted about something that they believe in to their core, they will tell other people. You don't have to spend a lot of time motivating them, trying to motivate them to do that. It just is natural for them. And why is it natural? Is because they're comfortable. They have conviction. And see, guys, as Sandy and I started building our Relive business, what did we know to our core? We knew, because of what had happened to us, if people would do the same thing that we did, is be consistent, be focused on some time, not overnight, but be focused on some time, that they would get results. And so that's what we did, is we sit down with people and we help them see what these products could do for them, connect them to a story or two, share a little bit of the story, and just help them see the picture of what could happen for them. And what happened? The same thing that you heard from Dawn, Beth, Colleen, and Dawn. People got excited. And was it something that we said most of the time? Probably not. Did we always do perfect presentations? Oh my, no. If you're worried about trying to do perfect presentations, stop. I can tell you, probably 95% of the top income earners in network marketing were given the worst presentation ever, by somebody who did not even understand what they had a hold of on the business side. They were maybe excited about the products or something that somebody else had told them, but they were excited and they were convicted. And see, here's what really Sandy and I knew. I knew that there was 3 types of fitness when it comes to health. The first is nutritional fitness. When you get on the Relive products, there's a good chance that your blood work and how you feel will tell the story. It's what I call nutritionally fit. The second is physical fitness. What happens is when you become nutritionally fit, you want to get physically fit, and your body tells a story. And then the third fitness, which most people don't talk about, but this is so important, is mental fitness. And what happens is that when you become nutritionally fit and physically fit, you become mentally fit. And then what happens, your words and your radiance, your vibrance just show it. I'll never forget meeting Clayton Heinrich the very first day. And as he was there, I mean, this guy was 78 years young, vibrant as could be, healthy as could be. He looked the part. And see, every one of us on this Zoom call today have the opportunity for that. But then the fourth thing comes into play, and that is financial fitness, becoming financial stable in our lives. And what happens is that when you go build an army of people who are consuming these products every day, and a percentage of those people make up their mind to tell other people about Relive, these products, what happens? You become financially fit, and at the same time, help them become financially fit. Because the more people you help become fit in their health, the more people that you will help become fit in their financial part of life. Guys, just really grab a hold of that. But the big thing, never forget sampling defined. If I would you? Let's go to the starter system. And guys, this is something that nobody but you can control. Are you part of this? Or do you make time? Do you make a commitment to doing something at least a couple of times a week for your business, for you, your family? And see, I just encourage each one of you, pick up a couple of times that you can make a commitment to be a part of that system, starter system, but also start thinking about who can I bring with me? Who can I bring with me? And bringing somebody with you is as simple as sending them a link and having them get on and letting them listen. Guys, there's 5 ways here, 5 times that you can be connected, just not plugged in. Because you know what? I got lamps in this other room over here that are plugged in. But until somebody goes over there and turns the switch and makes the connection to let the electricity flow through, the light doesn't come on. So you not only want to be plugged in, you want to be connected. Let's go to the end. You know, guys, here's for me is everything. Humility is a gift. Stay humble, be teachable, be the person that walks into every presentation that you do with a notebook. Because I can tell you what I do in a presentation is I take notes on the person. So I know how to build the story around them to fit them. And see, guys, without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to earn it. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I would also encourage you, I mean, what a great man. Get the poem If, or by Rudyard Kipling. Hang that up in your office, put it on your desk, put it on your mirrors, and read that a couple times a day. That'll help you also become humble. Well, I just want to thank each one of you for being a part of this today. And I hope that something that we've spoken has become relevant for you. And Don and Beth and Colleen and Don, thank you, all four of you, for sharing today. God bless you. Go have a great Relive week. And guys, it's just been great to be with you. Have a great day.